Okay, I have some exciting news. I have a Discord channel now. If you join, you can ask me questions, keep up to date with my channel, promote your videos, and I've even included some YouTube channels which I think you might like. There'll be a link in the description below to join, and I hope to see you there. Anyway, on with the video. History has given Leyton Orient a bad rap. Founded in 1888, 132 years ago, the London-based side has competed in the English First Division just once in the 62-63 season. And that one season, they finished rock bottom. 6 wins and 9 draws in a 42-game season gave them a horrendous 21 points. And since that heartbreak, the club has never been able to recover. They've come close, but never close enough. The O's were in touching distance of the championship just 7 seasons ago, finishing 3rd and losing in the playoff final on penalties. This was before everything went downhill. In 2014, just after Leyton Orient missed out on promotion, Italian businessman Francesco Becchetti bought out the O's and promised the fans so much, but things did not go to plan. Within 4 seasons, Leyton Orient went from 3rd in League 1 to 24th in League 2. After this nightmare, Becchetti was seen out of the club, opening the doors for Nigel Travis. The O's sprung back to life almost immediately, regaining promotion to League 2. But in an unforeseen turn of events, Travis sacked manager Ross Embledon. In an act of desperation, Travis hired a young Australian with no experience in managing. His name? Derpy Diglett IV. It was a bold and risky move, and no one believed that Diglett was the right man for the job.
You know, honestly, I don't think it's a good fit. You've just been promoted, so you go and sign an inexperienced Australian. Football isn't even the biggest sport in Australia. It isn't going to work out for him whatsoever.
He's no Slippy Steve. Enough said!
But Diglett and the boys did not listen to the criticism. They just did the only thing they could do, and they did it bloody well. Diglett has taken this one-star League 2 team and written history. He's attracted the likes of Doku, Andrade and Mariani to the club, and he's taken them all the way to the Premier League. Welcome back to the Leyton Orient career mode. We're in Season 5 now, and we've made it to the Promiseland, the Prem. We won't disappoint. Let's get into it. Before we start making some signings, let's just quickly skip this pre-season tournament. Alright, I'm expecting quite a bit of cash considering we won the playoff final. 33 mil, I mean, it's okay. I was expecting a bit more to be honest, but we can work with 33 mil, it's a good amount. First thing I want to do is get a brand new centre-back who's Premier League proven. I mean, don't get me wrong, Jimmy Dunn's good, but he's not growing with the rest of the team. He is our lowest rated player in the starting 11. I want just like a big, scary defender. But before we make any signings, I've got an offer in for Simone Thurn. The Thurninator, he's only 70 rated and he's 30 years old. This is the most amount of money we're going to get for him, and he's not going to get any game time. We need as much cash as we can get, so yeah, it's a shame, but see you later, mate. Both parties accepted the deal, so now Simone Thurn is a Basel player. Let's have a look at these centre-backs. Option 1 is the big bad Ivorian, Eric Bailly, 83 overall, 29 years old. He would do a great job for us, between 22 and 29 mil, so it'd be pretty much our whole budget. But I think it'd be worth it. Second player is Jamal Lascelles from West Ham, 82 overall, again 29 years old. He is a tiny bit cheaper. I don't know who I want. Yeah, I'm really not sure. It's a done deal for 22 mil. Eric Bailly is now a Leyton Orient player. And we've made one last signing. Please welcome the young Englishman, Jamie Shackleton. Don't worry about the overall just now, but it will improve. We got him for 11 million. In my eyes, that is an absolute bargain. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's get on to the highlights. So going into the season, the only objective is surviving. Anything else is a bonus. First game of this season, we were up against Manchester United. Going into this season, I sort of realised that a lot of our players that we signed in like League 1 and the Championship, they're going to be coming up against their old teams now. So for instance, the Levit in this game. Anyway, in the 85th minute, we have a chance here with Doku, gets taken down in the box by Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Nick Littman steps up to take the penalty and he scores our first Premier League goal, and it's against Manchester United. We've won against Manchester United at Brisbane Road in the 87th minute. Our next game was up against Man City. This was a pretty boring game. Palavesra, never heard of him. He had the only shot of the game and it was a pretty good one. It ended 0-0. Anyway, in our next game, we had a trip to the Emirates Stadium. We were up against Arsenal FC. This was going to be a tough game, but we had beaten them in the past. Balogun had a chance here against his former club. Spins around. He has the shot. It's a good save by Leno. Falls to Levitt. It was a good chance, but it just flew over the bar. Arsenal have a corner here. Ziyech takes the corner, finds Piatek. Piatek with a good touch, and he shoots. I don't know what Bowman was doing there. He really should have at least made an effort to save that, but he didn't, and it's 1-0 to the Arsenal. Piatek gets the ball again here, just minutes after. Nelson has options in the box. He plays it through, back to Piatek. It's 2-0, just like that. And in the matter of about 3 minutes, we've choked and we've lost a game to Arsenal. We're still yet to get a win since that Man United game. We have Leicester up next. It was a very boring game again, and that was the only chance, and it wasn't really a good one. Final game of these highlights was up against Everton at Goodison Park on a snowy day. Miguel has the ball here, has options, finds Henry who has the shot. It was just off target, but from the kickoff, Ida gets the ball. He's one-on-one with Plogman. It's a good goal. It's 1-0 to Everton. It was a poor goal to concede, but it was a good shot. Doku has a chance here, one-on-one with the keeper. It's a good save, and it just goes over the goal. We have another chance here. Andrade plays through Balogun, has options. One of them is Doku, the other one's Shackleton. It finds Shackleton, he has the shot. It's a great goal. It's 1-1 just like that, and we still have a chance in this game. Balogun has a chance, but it's just missed. It was a poor angle to shoot from. Gabarman has Miguel. He's got options. One of them's Ida. Back to Miguel. Ida's open. He's one-on-one with the keeper again. Ida's ripping us apart. It's 2-1. That's the end of these highlights. 11th place. Wow. Yeah, I was not expecting that. Clearly the simmed games pushed us over the edge. I thought we were going to be in the relegation battle. But yeah, 11th place. We're 11 points off relegation, so should be safe for the season. Who knows, maybe if we have a good second half of the season, we could push for Europe. I don't know. Now, there's one player I want to sign, but I'm not sure if I started the save before it was added into FIFA. No, Harvey Elliott. Damn it, I was looking forward to signing Harvey Elliott, but he's not in the game. Maybe for another career mode. So, let's get back on to the second half highlights. Maybe we can make Europe. We'll see. So, second half of the season kicks off against Newcastle at St James's Park. Maybe in a couple seasons they'll be pushing for the title, but they're not in this save. We go 1-0 up early as Andrade gets a very, very easy goal. It was in the first half hour, I believe it was. In the second half hour, Shackleton has the shot. It's saved, but no, it's really not. It comes off Dubravska's feet. Sort of unluckily, it goes in. But, I mean, we're not complaining. We're 2-0 up away from home against Newcastle. In this game, I was trying some new tactics, and they seem to be paying off. Mariani got past 3 defenders and has the shot, and it's 3-0. I definitely will be sticking with these tactics for the next few seasons until we need to change formation. In the 70th minute now, literally seconds after we scored our third goal, Sassy gets played through, hits it in the bottom right corner. It is 4-0 at St James's Park. 4-0. That's insane. They had a bit of a chance here in the 92nd minute. Weghorst crossed it into Schick. It found Harit, and Harit scored a pretty simple one, but it was too little too late. We had Liverpool at Anfield up next. It was a good save by Alisson there to deny us our first goal. Liverpool are currently on top of the table. They are unbeaten. They've only had 4 draws all season. This is like the 30th game. Mane dribbles around 3 defenders there, plays it through to Fabian, but Bowman has an incredible save in the locker there. It's just missed by Leyton there. We hold on. Andrade has a chance here. Andrade has the shot. It's a good save, and unfortunately it's cleared. In the 81st minute, Firmino turns. It's a sure goal, but somehow Bowman pulls up clutch and saves us. We're up against Tottenham at the new Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Well, it's not really new anymore. It's about 7 years old in this save. We get taken down outside the box. Mariani looks to score a free kick. We've never scored a free kick in this save before, I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we have. Mariani has a chance here. He missed that. Mariani running. He crosses it into Andrade. Tries to get it on his noggin. Shackleton might take the shot on the volley, but it was blazed over. In the 84th minute here, Hyun-Min's son has the wing to himself. He gets past Shackleton, he cuts inside, plays through Kane. Kane has options, one of them's Pereira. It's tiki-taka football, it's into the back of the net. But the worst thing about that goal, you wouldn't guess who scored it. Yep, that's right, it's Sterling, the player we had, the striker from season 1. Oh, we made him, and now he's gone and scored against us. He's made a cameo appearance in episode 5. It's a shame. But, I mean, I guess it's sort of good to see that he's grown a bit. If you saw the table there, we're currently in 8th place with a game in hand. We need to win this one at Stamford Bridge against Chelsea, and we've had a good start, 1-0 up. Kante has a shot here, but it's a good save by Bowman. Chelsea, they were just very, very poor today, and Leyton Orient just happened to be on their game perfectly. They followed all the tactics. Doku played through Balogun, he got it on his noggin, and it is 2-0. It's as easy as that. We walked away with a 3 points, a 2-0 win at Stamford Bridge. I am not complaining. All the boys had a terrific performance that game. It was just a great game. I don't know how else to say it. And I mean, who knows, that win might put us in a European position. Final game of these highlights, we had Crystal Palace at Selhurst Park. We had a bit of a chance here. Andrade plays through Mason, our young Australian, finds the ball to Mariani. It's a good shot. And I mean, if there was ever a way to top off a season, it'd be like this. Take a bow! Oh my god. That is probably one of the best goals I've scored on this save. Andrade coming in clutch again. He's always there scoring bangers from outside the box. Just gets better with every angle. Let's see where we finished on the table. Damn it, 8th place. Okay. I mean, I'm very happy with 8th place, but I wanted 7th. I wanted Europe. It may have been a bit unrealistic, though, if we finished in Europe in our first season, but 8th is still pretty good. I heard a commentator say that Watford should have been expecting Champions League football. They finished 7th, and I thought that was a surprise. So I'm just going to go quickly have a look at their team. Oh, okay. Oh, Phil Foden, 87. Okay, I see now. They've got quite a few good players. Saliba as well. And they lost Bailly, remember? I've got a bit of sad news. It's not too sad, but it's sort of sad. Jayden Sweeney is leaving the club. You might be wondering why that's so important. He is the only original Leyton Orient player still in this squad. Makeke and Adam Lallana are also leaving the club this season, which is a shame, but Jayden Sweeney is the only remaining Leyton Orient player in real life. He never played a game, but I mean, now we have no original Leyton Orient players, which is a bit sad. But yeah, those 3 will be missed. Looking onto the team stats now, Balogun was our top scorer with 19 goals, and he was injured for a portion of the season. Mariani also got 11 goals there, and Andrade got 8. Assist-wise, Andrade got 11, and Mariani and Doku both got 6. I would say Andrade's probably been our best player this year. Him and Mariani, probably our most important players. Doku's been a little bit underwhelming. Overall changes, Joel Green, our Australian goalkeeper from our youth academy, he's grown up plus 12. I'm sort of training him to be our backup keeper. Barry Lynch has also grown, and so is Max Mason. I'm excited about Mason. And surprisingly, Jeremy Doku is our highest valued player with £61 million, considering we got him for $3 million just 2 or 3 seasons ago. Yeah, that's pretty insane. Looking down the list as well, Nathan Collins, I believe he was our first signing. He has got 57.5 million value, and Mariani's got 53.5 million. So, I mean, those young players that were low 60 overall is, yeah, it's paid off. Looking at the league awards now, Harry Kane and Sadio Mane won, tied with the top scorer in the league. Balogun came 8th, which is very good. He's the only Leyton Orient player in the top 15, which is a bit of a shame, but still good nonetheless. Top assister was Bruno Fernandes from Manchester United, and he only played 30 games. So yeah, he had a very good season, clearly. Andrade got 10, he was in 8th place, and Mariani got 6, he's in 14th. Clean sheet wise, Bowman came 7th, which is pretty good for first season in the Premier League. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, did we get anyone in the team of the competition? Normally we dominate that. When we're in League 2, League 1 and the Championship, we had like 6 or 7 players in it every year. No, we don't have anyone. Liverpool have sort of taken our role. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players in there, which is insane. And, Mane didn't make it in there, and he won top scorer. That's weird. And finally, we've reached the end of Season 5. We've survived our first season in the Premier League. We were very close to Europe, surprisingly. Next season, I want Europe. Anything less than Europe will be a failure in my eyes. Our team is definitely ready. We've got like 86 rated, 84 rated, 85 rated in the team. We should be making Europe next season. And I mean, we should have a pretty good budget, like 40 or 50 mil, I would think. So yeah, hopefully we can make some good blockbuster signings and then just push in again the Europa League, and then hopefully smash it out, and soon we'll be in the Champions League in the next few episodes, which is very exciting. But anyway, I would thank you for watching. Sorry that this took so long to get out, but anyway, I hope you enjoyed it, and stay safe, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.